Yes. Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Kissed your teeth then. See you after.
Bye.
Let me know when you've done, yeah?
Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to my May favourites. I'm very sorry this is late, but it's for a few reasons. First off, I haven't had a lot of time to sit and film it, and also I was actually wondering whether to do a May favourites because there's not much beauty here, if I'm completely honest. There's not much that I've been loving. I've not been trying many new products, but there are some homey bits here, some fashion pieces, some snacks, things like that I thought you might be interested in. So I thought I would record one anyway. And like I said, there is a bit of beauty here, so I'm going to start off with that. And I'm just going to get started. I hope you all enjoy it. I'm recording this on a Sunday, hence me in my comfy loungewear because it's Sunday and I want to be comfortable. But I'm going to start off with the beauty because like I said, there isn't much here. But the first thing I have to talk about is my nails. Now I get so many questions about my nails, and in particular this nail polish that I've been wearing in a lot of vlogs, like this pearly pinky crystal kind of nail polish. It is gorgeous, and it's two products that I've been using together, and these actually do come as a set, and they're by Nails Inc, and it's Be Your Irresistible Self. So they're kind of iridescent, and they're gorgeous. These are the crystal infused nail polishes, and you'll see from the top coat one, it actually has crystals floating in the actual nail polish, and we'll show you up close. But I use this as the top coat, and the pink colour that you guys are seeing is this one here, which is called Healing Feelings, and it is so gorgeous. I love it so much, and I've been wearing them. I haven't really been taking them off, if I'm completely honest. I've just been taking it off, reapplying, taking it off, reapplying, and I love this combination. It's so nice. My hair is massive today because I've just washed it and it's gone all fluffy, so there's no real controlling it, so I hope it's okay. The next thing that I've been using is an oldie but goodie. I ran out and got a new one of these because I ran out last month, and I've just been loving it so much. It's a signature favourite of mine. I've been using it for years and years. This is my new one, and it's the Laura Mercier Amber Vanille, or Ambre Vanille if you're French, and it's stunning. I've spoken about this a lot on my channel, and it's like vanilla, custard, really sexy, lingering, heavy, patisserie kind of scent. It's delicious, it's bewitching and captivating. I love it. And because I've been sitting a lot in the sun, I mean, we are having quite a dismal day today, but generally the weather has been glorious, and I've wanted to moisturise my skin at the end of the night. I've been going in the pool, I've been sitting out in the sun, so I've wanted to wear a nice rich body cream at night that's going to give me intense moisturisation, but of course smell as delicious as possible. And this one is just my ultimate love. I've mentioned it so many times. It's even been in a few yearly favourites of mine just because I love it so much. It's really thick and whippy, it's a really luscious cream, and I adore it, so I have to give that a shout out. The next thing is a mask. Now again, I've been using this because I've been sitting out in the sun a lot, so I wanted to make sure that my skin is protected and moisturised and nourished and as hydrated as possible in the evenings. So I've been using the Body Shop Drops of Youth Bouncy Sleeping Mask, and this just fits the bill for so many different reasons. Not only does it give intense moisturisation, it's very refreshing. The formula is so bizarre. It's almost like jelly, and it seeps into the skin effortlessly. It's not too thick. The scent is gorgeous. It's very relaxing, and it's just really bouncy. There's no other way to describe it other than that. And this is fantastic also for putting the youth back into your skin and giving it life and giving it radiance, and also smoothing out fine lines and wrinkles and texture. It's just fantastic. It's not the cheapest in the world, but it's by no means expensive, with it being a drugstore product, and I really enjoy it. So I had to give that a shout out. And again, in the evenings, it's just been really refreshing to use it after sitting out in the dry sun all day. I've been really enjoying it. Now, there are actually only two beauty products that I wanted to talk about this month, because mainly the reason for this is I've just not been buying much new makeup, and I've kind of been shopping my stash a little bit, and these are the only two things that I've been using every single day. The first is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer in One. I really like this for a few reasons. The texture is nice and light, but it gives really fantastic coverage. The applicator is great as well, and it's just very smooth. I have it on my skin today, and it's just your skin but better. Not too heavy, not too mask-like. Freckles and things will still shine through, but it gives you ample coverage. And the fact that it's a concealer and foundation in one means I use one product, I'm good to go. And that's just really convenient for me. For anyone who is wondering, I have it in gold and natural, and I'll link it down below, as I will with the rest of all of these wonderful products that I'm sharing today. The next one, yes, I included this in last month's favourites, but it is worth another shout out because I've got used to using it. I get a lot of questions about my brows on a regular basis, so this is what I've been using, and it's the Benefit Brow Styler. This is so good, guys, especially at the moment. We can't get to the Benefit counter, we cannot get to the waxing store, we cannot get to our beautician and have our tinting and waxing or whatever else threading done. So this in between has been a lifesaver because it's the best thing I found next to going and getting a Benefit tint and brow wax. It's so good. This does nothing for hair removal, but what it does do is sculpt, define and just give me a really contoured brow. It's just very, very effective. It's two-sided. You get like a waxy crayon on one side and then a dye on another. It's really good. It's not the cheapest in the world, but you don't need much of it. A little goes a long, long way, and again, it's really effective. And I get asked a lot about my brows, so I have to give that a mention. And then the last beauty product is a palette that I actually got for Christmas, and those of you eagle-eyed ones have noticed that in my vlogs recently I've been wearing a really soft, subtle pink eyeshadow, and that comes from this palette. And I didn't think much of it when I was given it. Like, I thought it was pretty, but I didn't think I'd use it as much as I have. And it's this colour in particular here that I've been using, this kind of salmon pink. I will show you up close, but this is the Fenty Beauty Palette Moroccan Spice, and it's just lovely. All these jewel tones, and it's just a really lovely complicated blend of colours that just suit my skin tone perfectly. So I've been really enjoying that. When I have been bothering to wear eyeshadow, I have swiped a little bit on today. Hopefully you guys can see that. And that is all the beauty. Again, there's not much here, but I'm going to move on to, let's do fashion next, because there are only a couple of pieces. The first, I had to give a shout out to my denim shorts because I've lived in these while the weather has been nice. These are by New Look. They are so good. I have them in the size 8 and they are true to size. They fit really well. What I love about these is they're not too short. They're not like Daisy Dukes where the bum shows. I like to have short shorts, but not like mega. I like them to come to a nice flattering length on the thigh, and these do. And they have the distressed hem as well. I really like them. I just think they look great. They look great with everything. They feel nice. They don't feel too restricting. They're not too tight. I just really rate them. So I'm going to link these down below, of course, because they're not very expensive because they're New Look. And speaking of sitting in the garden, I have my bikini top, which is actually quite a new purchase, but I love it so much that I wanted to mention it, especially at the moment, because I feel like now is the time when people will be picking things up like this. And it is this bandeau stretchy bikini top by Miss Selfridge. And what I love about this is the colours of these little splodges of watercolour are just gorgeous. I love them. They're pink, orange, green and blue, and it just is so nice, especially with my olive skin tone. It looks really pretty on, and I like the fact that there's a tiny bit of padding in there to give it a bit of sculpt, but not too much, and they don't go anywhere when you wash it, which is great as well. So I've been really enjoying that. I got it in the size 8, it's true to size, so I had to give that a shout out. They do the bottoms as well, but they are very, very short knickers, and it's just not my jam. I like either high-waisted ones or like French pants where they're kind of like a little bit of a short, or costumes. I don't really like short. My final fashion piece is my fave, and it's my new Doc Martens. This is the Sinclair. Oh, I've wanted these for so long, since last year, and I could never bring myself to buy them, but I finally treated myself, and I love the zip down the front. I've been wearing these every opportunity I can get. I just love them. I love the flat form. They're comfortable. I've not had to break them in. To be fair, I've not had to break any of my Doc Martens in. I know some people really struggle with them. I never have. I got them in the size 5. They fit like a glove, and I really love them. I'll put a few pictures on the screen where I styled them. I've worn them with dresses. I've worn them with shorts, with jeans. They look bomb. They look so good. So that is all the fashion. I'm going to move on to home, but before I do, I wanted to show you Layla's doll, which you might think is quite bizarre, but given everything that's happening at the moment, we wanted to do more at home to educate our children. So I wanted to buy Layla a doll, and we have bought her the Ruby doll, and oh my goodness, not only is she one of the most beautiful dolls I've ever seen. It's by Mary Mary. She's wearing the signature Allen striped top that we're always wearing, this beautiful confetti tulle skirt. It's just dreamy. It's absolutely precious, and the yarn hair, just everything about it is gorgeous. We wanted to introduce the tougher conversations to our children. We wanted to continue to educate, but we wanted to give Layla something to love and care for that wasn't completely the same as her in how it looked. So I wanted to introduce that topic of conversation in a very natural, organic way, because children are colourblind, as we all should be. I think it's so important to educate and so important to introduce things into their lives that shows diversity, that shows different cultures, different backgrounds and races. And I thought this doll was a perfect place to start, and she's captured our hearts. We all love her so much. And again, it's the Ruby doll, and this is by Mary Mary. I'll link it down below because she's just... Even Layla's behaviour has improved since we got Ruby, which sounds crazy, but since she got this doll, she's been acting the way she wants Ruby to behave, which is perfect for me because it means that Layla's behaviour's improved. So yeah, even the stitching, the embroidery, just everything about it is gorgeous. She has her eye on a few others as well that she wants to add to her collection, but it's stunning, so I'll link it down below. I know a lot of you have been asking about it because you've seen it on my Instagram, so I thought I would include it. And now I'm going to move on to homewares, but before I do, this cookbook. You may have noticed in my What I Eat in a Days recently, I've been trying to implement food from my heritage. I've been trying to include more Middle Eastern food because that's where I come from, and that's where, or I'm partially from there. I'm half and half, split down the middle, half English, half Iraqi. And I wanted to start including some more ethnic food and Middle Eastern food to my What I Eats, and I've always loved this book, and I've always loved this chef as well, this Sabrina Gayor. She's just fantastic. I really love her stuff, and this book Persiana has just been a joy to read for me. There's things in here like lahman, there's smoked aubergine salad. I mean, just everything about it, the pictures, the recipes, it's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. There's a lot here with meats, pomegranate, lamb. I mean, if you're not the biggest fan of lamb, this book's probably not the most perfect for you, but if you love your veggies as well, this has so much to offer. It's such a rich and vibrant book, full of so many different dishes, so many different things. I had the feast book as well, but I would definitely say that's more for cooking for family and friends, which we're not doing much of at the moment, but I've been enjoying this book so much. And it inspires me, and I love the colour, I love the binding, I love everything about it. It's gorgeous. And the recipes again, smoked aubergine sauce with garlic. I mean, it's heavenly, isn't it? So I had to include that. And speaking of books, I also had a feature in a magazine this month, which is crazy. Actually, not this month because this is now June. We're talking about May favourites, but I thought I would just quickly show you guys. I had a feature in a magazine, which is insane. It's just madness. So yeah, I've been loving that book recently. The next pieces are homewares. So I've had a lot of people asking about my bowls, my marinating and baking bowls. I got these very recently and I love them so much. I think these are called the Depop bowls. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. I will link them down below. But they're not too expensive. I love the beading on the top, and these are ideal for me because when I'm showing cooking and I'm showing baking, you guys can get to see what's going on in the bowls, and I don't have to always have the camera panning down. It's just convenient for you guys to see what is going on inside the actual bowl. So I've been loving these. They're a fantastic size, fantastic quality, really heavy duty, and I also have a number of the smaller ones as well. I have lots of them in different sizes, but these are my two favourite sizes. This one is around 20 quid. These are about, I want to say 10 to 15 pound per bowl, but the quality is amazing. I have 6 of these, 4 of those big ones, and I've been using them a lot. Speaking of kitchenware, my mug that Andrew got me, this is in my new Emma Bridgewater mug, and it says Mama Bear on there. And the story behind this is quite sweet. Andy got me this because he said I've made the most fantastic Mama Bear to our little cubs over the past few months. Obviously I've been at home alone, homeschooling and taking on a lot of different roles: chef, cleaner, entertainer, teacher, wife, mother, like everything. And he just says I've done it so well, and he bought me this mug, and it's just so sweet because I always call the kids my little cubs and my little minis, so he thought this was quite sweet. And he knows I love Emma Bridgewater as well, and my favourite colour is orange, which you guys may not know. It's this rusty orange. It is my favourite colour, so he got me that, and it's so sweet. And then the final thing I have to share before I get on to snacks is my new coasters. Now these aren't new. I've got a new colour recently because one broke. But I get a lot of questions about these because you guys have seen them in my vlogs a lot in the garden. And these are the Celestial Coasters by Anthropologie. Now, I've had these for about 3 or 4 years now, but again, I've just added one to my collection because one broke. I have the white one, the blue one, the green one, and then the newest edition, I have the slate grey, which actually looks more green in my opinion, but I do love it. It's olive green. So yeah, these are £10 each. You can get them on Anthropologie, and they're just lovely. I really like them. I'm all about the aesthetics. I love things looking just so-so. And then before I get on to my snack, I had to mention my iced coffees. I have been living for iced coffee recently. You guys will have seen me whip this up more times than I care to admit in vlogs, and I love it. I will put my recipe down below. Right now I have it in this gorgeous glass tumbler, which is also by Anthropologie. I just love that brand. That and Oliver Bonus, I think, are my two favourite homeware brands. Speaking of, this throw, which you may notice is new on the bed, this is my new throw. It's from Oliver Bonus. I love the two-tone. It's gorgeous. I've had my eye on it for a while. Finally took the plunge and bought it for myself, and I love it. Also, the new cushions. These are from H&M Home. They're these gorgeous amber cushions in velvet. I have 2 amber and 1 in a saffron yellow, and I just think with the green background they look gorgeous. So yeah, iced coffees have been an ultimate favourite of mine. I've been having them a hell of a lot, especially as the weather's been warmer. And then my last favourite has to be the Rachel's Organic Yogurt. Oh my god, guys, if you are a yogurt fan, you have to try this. Now, yes, it's not fat free. I've kind of transitioned off fat-free yogurt now, if I'm completely honest. I'm a size 6 to 8. I don't think I should be having fat-free yogurt right now. I don't think I need to. I think there are other areas where I can watch things. I don't think yogurt is one of them. And as soon as I tasted this, I was like, oh my god, I cannot go back. I love it. I love the Yeo Valley honey yogurts as well, but this one is my favourite. I've washed it out because the kids put their pencils in this, so we kind of repurposed the packaging, but it's gorgeous. It's made with British whole milk, natural bio-live yogurt in a honey scent, or honey flavour rather, and it's just delicious. It's so creamy and whippy and delightful, and I have it with berries and caramel, and it's great. So yeah, that is all of my favourites, guys. I'm sorry there's not a ton of beauty in here. I think there will be next month, because I have missed having a look what is new. So I definitely will check out the stores and try a few new things throughout the month of June to share. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to see more of these from me. And also comment down below with what you've been loving, because I'd really love to know. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.